Hey guys, here's another video of a canoe. We're going to play it for a little bit and then get started.
Good.
Alright, so what I want to point out are a couple of things that he is doing that are common mistakes for canoers. I'm looking at his top arm. It is clearly bent. His bottom arm is straight, which I like, but his top arm needs to be straight. If it were straight, he would most likely have his hand out here and his paddle therefore being less of a fat A and more narrow, which is not as desirable, but he's basically doing this because he is giving the illusion that he's reaching further. So instead, I would have him make sure that this line is maintained with a straight arm. Even though he may not get as far forward, it is much more connected and powerful. Everything here is good. I like the placement of his knee here, or his front foot, because his knee is at 90. You can see that he's straight here as he goes down to the water, which is very good. He's not breaking at the hips. It looks like he's rotating. It's hard to tell with the life jacket, but that's good. He's buried probably about here, and the first thing he does is move the hips, which is good, but his body stays down quite a while. I would want him to focus on pressing up immediately. Instead, he opens his hips up so far and he comes all this way back, and look how negative his paddle is. So he kind of ruins the run of the boat after any power that he does get. There we go. So ideally, I want to see canoers stop their reach when their hip stops. So right about here, you can tell his hip has stopped moving forward. Right about here. Oops. But we're going to watch his body keeps lunging forward, which means he is breaking in the back here instead of keeping a straight line down. So that's another thing that we would change for this paddler. So keeping that top arm straight, pressing up right away, and then closing the hip right about there in the stroke instead of opening it up so far.